Yeah, I know what all of you are gonna say, but AVRONA, your channel anniversary is back in August. What on earth are you doing so many months late? Well, there is a good reason for that. And that is that even though these kind of anniversary videos have been my quote-unquote tradition for quite a few years now, well, this year I didn't really want to make one, well, even though I really wanted to. And that's because at the time the channel was really struggling for growth and I just didn't really want to distract from my regular content. At the end, I don't think I did anything for my channel's 7-year anniversary back in August, even though I really wanted to, because again, I just didn't want to upset the YouTube algorithm anymore by releasing a video that's not about tech. But now seeing how so many new people have come on board onto the channel recently, so many people who are just kind of here to learn more about me and my channel and maybe aren't even really interested in tech videos. So when I asked recently if you want me to do a super late 7-year anniversary video, you overwhelmingly said yes. So here we are. This is all your fault. Overly long intro aside, woo, it's 7-year anniversary! The channel has been around for 7 years now, that's right. 7 years I've been doing this for, which is kind of insane to think about. And whenever I think of how long I've been making and working away at videos for this channel for, I always, get these like mixed responses within me, because on one hand, well, yeah, it's 7 years and overall it's been a quite fun journey so far, but on the other hand, well, for as much as I don't want to sound, like disrespectful to all the people who subscribe to my channel, but also you just cannot ignore the elephant in the room, and the channel has been struggling for said 7 years. And that makes me think back to when I did my 6-year anniversary video, which was a few months after the whole Big Joel thing. It gathered around 300 subscribers at that point after what was about, what, 5 years? Yeah, about 5.5 years on the platform, which is really, not the best score in the world. But then in a matter of just months, that changed. And it went from, I remember it precisely, it was at 320 subscribers that my channel had before the Big Joel thing, and then jumped all the way to 1,000 plus subscribers in a matter of months. So that was a pretty big jump for my channel. And I thought back then that that was kind of supposed to be the finally is going to be a start. After so many years, this is finally that push my channel needed. But for whatever reason, that really didn't materialize. But it looks like for my channel's 7th year anniversary, well, the channel got another great little boost. I can't even really say little, it's been absolutely gigantic, with around, what, 2,000 plus new subscribers joining the channel in a matter of weeks. So in a matter of around a fortnight, I've earned more subscribers than I have in my entire long YouTube career. And that is pretty insane to think about. So I'd like to thank all of you who found the channel recently and subscribed or just watched my videos or just left some kind words on one of my videos. It really does mean a lot. Thank you so much, and really it does help on the algorithm side. Algorithm. Let's talk the algorithm. And I'm actually planning to talk about it more in another video I have planned, which I want to kind of talk about and address some weird takes people have had on me as kind of part of this whole Peaches situation. But at the same time, for as much as to some people, no matter what, it's going to come up as making excuses, but also you can't look at the situation and not think that the algorithms got their grubby hands involved somehow in a very negative way. Seeing how, most channels don't take so many years to finally start growing. And the annoying thing about YouTube is that it really doesn't tell us any real useful information in that regard. So that makes situations like these, where the channel just absolutely explodes in new supporters, so much more important. So again, I'd just like to thank you all for all the support recently. It also made me wonder how much kind of my standards for what is doing well and what isn't doing well on my channel had kind of changed over time. Because here's a fun story. I uploaded what would become my most popular video in one of my few first years on the platform. I think it's either 2013 or 2014. I uploaded a video which I remember got 350 views or so. And that would be, and that will remain, my most viewed video up until something like 2015, 2016. I don't know, but it took an insanely long time to actually beat the record I set kind of so early on. A reason I bring it up is because I want to also talk about the very start of my channel for two reasons. Number one, because at the time it seemed like such a more, innocent time. Back when I thought that, my channel's gonna grow normally like any other channel. It's gonna take years. I wasn't being overly optimistic. I knew it was gonna take like years before my channel gets any normal traction. Though, as you can probably imagine, I didn't expect 7+ years. Even though I had little experience with YouTube at the time, I also knew that YouTubers usually don't take that long to, have the channels finally start growing properly. So I like to think back to those times, back when I envisaged this whole YouTube journey differently. Back when I thought that there's gonna be, just steady growth, maybe there's gonna be a breakthrough, probably not. Again, I wasn't, optimistic or anything. I didn't think that my channel was gonna have millions of subscribers within a year or something. No. I thought even back then that it would be near impossible to get to 1 million. But I genuinely just kind of hoped that it would be just a normal YouTube experience. Looking back, that was just a childhood fantasy. Because that didn't turn out that way as well. But also, I like to think back to that time because it was also probably the time when I had some of the most fun with my channel. Back when I had the backing of a very strong community, back when I would constantly get messages from people saying how excited they were to see my next upload, and also when I made projects that I just found the most fun, and people also tend to have just found the most fun, which over the years has become more and more difficult to do because, well, that's not what the algorithm wants, If I just made every single video something that I really want to do because it's gonna be super fun for me, then the channel would be in even more of a gutter than it already is. And that's kind of depressing side of YouTube. And even though I always held a belief that, if you do want to do YouTube, if you want to start uploading videos, and if you want to get some sort of traction, then you either go all out or just don't, because otherwise it's just gonna be a waste of your time. Over the years, one thing in particular that I've really wanted to do is a return of my very first series. Like my very first proper series with several videos in it. And that will exist back in those, 2013, 2014 era of the channel, when it was part of the, bigger community. And those are probably some of my fondest memories with that series, because it generally felt like I was having this real impact on people. People were, really looking forward to every single new video of this series, which would go up every week on a Saturday. And it would become this huge event in the community whenever one went up. And this feeling of making something like that people so enjoyed was great. And I really enjoyed making those videos myself. And I've been wanting to bring it back for so long now, but I just couldn't because, again, the YouTube algorithm. But seeing how much the channel has grown recently, I'm happy to say that I have started, planning a return for this series, which, if it does go ahead, I kind of don't want to spoil what it is for now. So unless you've been with the channel since 2013, 2014, you probably don't know what I'm talking about, but don't worry. It will be worth the wait. If it does happen. Because right now, I am just planning it, just in case the channel actually becomes strong enough and in good enough position in the next few months that that's actually worth doing finally. So I'm not promising anything. It could still be, months, because I still think it's gonna be a while before the channel has grown enough that it's gonna finally be worth it to make this series that's not gonna really negatively impact the channel. And the YouTube algorithm doesn't really like when you make videos outside of what you'll call niches. So in, my case, tech. So I am still very skeptical to do it. So if you guys do want to see the series, then if you help me grow this channel, then we can make this happen together much sooner. If you know anyone interested in this channel, then if you invite them in, show them around, maybe have them subscribe if you're that good at persuading people. Maybe also check out my Patreon, which can be down in the video description below. And you can also join our Discord, stuff like that. And just, spreading the word and also helping algorithm-wise by leaving a like, leaving a comment, subscribing, watching through as much of the video as possible, all these kind of things really help feed into the algorithm and help my channel grow. So all of these things are really appreciated. And yeah, if the channel does hopefully grow enough, then I'll be super happy to bring this series back. But as of right now, I just can't still bring myself to do it. I started planning it, but that's about it for now. And also, as part of this super late 7-year anniversary, I've also made some adjustments to my Patreon. So not only is there some new perks available, but also brand new $10 tier, which comes with an exclusive merch item that's going to get shipped to you. Yes, it's a special AVRONA pin, and not just any AVRONA pin, it's a special pin that when hopefully we get merch going, because yes, I'm also working on merch, you won't be able to get that pin anywhere else apart from my Patreon if you go for the $10 tier. So it's a super exclusive piece of merch that I'm really happy with, and I think it's a really cool little thing for all of you who, you know, want to support the channel over on Patreon, because it really does go a long way. Additionally, I've added in a few new perks for everyone, including that if you play Minecraft, then you are going to have early access to projects from my AVRONA World team, which, if you don't know what that is, it's kind of just this side project where me and this whole group called AVRONA World, we make these Minecraft experiences, Minecraft maps, and other stuff for Minecraft. I remember back a few months ago, we even ended up making a Hunger Games tournament for this, at the time, a rather small Minecraft YouTuber who now has something like 100,000 subscribers. So yeah, that was fun. And hey, also shameless plug, if you are a Minecraft YouTuber who needs, you know, help, you know, hosting a tournament or hosting any kind of event, if you need a map, if you need a whole thing organized for that event, for that YouTuber, how it looked is that we made a whole map for like this. It was a Hunger Games tournament. We made a whole map for it. We streamed it. We also made like this whole trailer intro thing for it, and it all came together into this really fun event. So yeah, I'll probably have a whole video explaining more what AVRONA World is about, because I want to kind of like start pushing that as well. So yeah, that's just something else to, you know, keep in mind. So yeah, that's about it for this super late 7-year anniversary video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it kind of, you know, help clarify what's going on in the channel right now. And again, if you do want to, you know, help support the channel monetarily on Patreon, because, you know, YouTube ad revenue isn't the best, then even $1 a month goes a long way in helping out my channel and allows me to make way better videos, also videos on way more interesting topics. Also, I would love to thank my existing Patreons, Gavin Burns, LKB, Naomi Sushi, Tiffany Jacobs, and Wolfie. Thank you all so much. Down there's also a link to my Discord if you want to talk to me or others about this or whatever else. Oh, and also I'm going to be doing a Q&A soon. That's something I just remembered. So leave your questions either down here in the comments section below or in my Discord server, and leave them soon because I should be recording that video hopefully tomorrow. Also, down there's my Amazon Associates links. If you want to buy anything from Amazon, especially now, seeing how it's Christmas, then perfect time to buy someone a gift, and also help gift us with some extra money for the channel, because if you buy anything through those links, you don't pay anything extra, we get some of the money, so it's a win-win. And that's about it, so I hope you enjoyed this quick little video. Well, it wasn't really quick, was it? I don't know how long is it, but I'm really dreading the editing work. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to subscribe, like, whatever, and I'll see you all in whatever I make next. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.